Welcome to NV Academy. Today we are going to study about the lapse rate. In this series of Unit 6, starting with lapse rate. Lapse rate is something related to the change in temperature, the rate of change in temperature with the increase in altitude. Altitude includes different layers of the atmosphere like the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere. There is a different rate of change in temperature in all the layers. We are now in this video we are studying about this rate of change in temperature. Now let us assume that a man is trying to climb up the mountain. Now when this man will be climbing up the mountain, what do you think would he feel? Would he feel more cool on top of the hill or would he feel more hot? The answer is he would feel more cool on top of the hill. This is because of certain phenomena which we'll be studying in this particular video. There are certain reasons why it is cool on top of the hill. The reasons are, with the increase in elevation, there will be a decrease in pressure. And as pressure is in directly proportional to the temperature, according to the gas laws, the pressure decrease will lead to a decrease in the temperature as well. Simple, don't make this concept complicated for yourself. It is just that when the height, elevation is nothing but the height. When the height increases, that is when the pressure decreases. When the pressure decreases, the temperature also decreases, right? This is one of the reasons why the air on top of the hill will be cool compared to the foot of the hill where the air will mostly be hot. Now one of the reason is that, and the second reason will be that the concentration of greenhouse gases is very low on top of the hill. The concentration of greenhouse gases decreases as you go to the top of the hill, because of which the heat absorption capacity of the atmosphere also decreases. So this is a second reason why there will be a decrease in temperature with an increase in altitude. Similarly, when the elevation decreases, the pressure also increases. That is in opposite to when the elevation increases, right? While the elevation increases, the pressure is decreasing. So when the elevation is decreasing, the pressure is increasing. Here also the pressure will be directly proportional to the temperature, because of which the temperature also increases as you go down the hill. But why are we studying all of this now? How is it related to the lapse rate? This over here is the definition of lapse rate. That is, when there is a decrease in temperature with the increase in altitude, that the rate of change of temperature is known as the lapse rate. Okay. That is how we define the lapse rate. Now the lapse rate is again of three types, one of which is positive lapse rate, the other is the negative lapse rate, and then comes the neutral lapse rate. The positive lapse rate is when the temperature decreases with an increase in altitude, and the negative lapse rate is that when temperature increases with an increase in altitude. That is, with an increase in altitude, the temperature is increasing. Both are increasing. That means it will be hot up here and cool at the bottom. But for positive lapse rate, as the altitude increases, the temperature decreases. That means it will be cool on top of the hill and it will be hot. Now there will be certain cases of inversion of this particular phenomena. So this positive lapse rate is also known as the normal lapse rate or the environmental lapse rate, and the negative lapse rate can be known as the inversion. Further about the lapse rates, this normal lapse rate or the environmental lapse rate, and about the inversion and the adiabatic lapse rates, we'll be studying in the coming video. Please subscribe and get yourself notified so that you receive a notification whenever I upload a video. Thank you.